But take this morning. Grace and peace to you. Welcome to Morning Watch.
Hello.
Merry Christmas Eve. So glad you are with us today with everything else you've got going on whenever you're watching. Thanks for being here. This is where we gather for a song and a thought for the day. So glad you are with us whenever you're watching. I'm Rob, one of the pastors here at White Plains.
I'm Vive.
And welcome to Morning Watch.
We match too.
How about that?
A lot of green.
Well, let's begin our time together by going to God in prayer. I watch this morning for the light that the darkness has not overcome. I watch for the fire that was in the beginning and that burns still in the brilliance of the rising sun. I watch for the glow of life that gleams in the growing earth and glistens in sea and sky. I watch for your light, O God, in the eyes of every living creature and in the ever-living flame of my own soul. If the grace of seeing were mine this day, I would glimpse you in all that lives. Grant me the grace of seeing this day. Grant me the grace of seeing. Amen and amen. So we have this for you today, a short devotional to start your Christmas Eve off right. It's going to be a long day today, but a blessed day, special day. And, of course, we look forward to seeing you at the services today at 4 and at 8 and at 11. Woo-hoo. And we'll be off for a little bit for Morning Watch. In fact, I won't be back until next week, next Tuesday to be exact. I think New Year's Eve. We're doing a little visit, and then we'll be back, but it'll be the weekend. So I will see you again on Tuesday, a full week from today. All right. But here's a great hymn we sing this time of year, usually in Advent. Seemed appropriate for today since we'll be up at midnight tonight after the 11 p.m. service. It came upon the midnight clear by Edward Sears. And it's interesting. This hymn was written during the time of the Civil War. And putting that in context, and I've got actually something else for you on it. Morning, Robin. Morning, Kenna.
Good morning.
Good morning to you whenever you're watching. So I'll offer the song first, and then we'll talk about it just for a little bit. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. Still through the cloven skies they come, with peaceful wings unfurled, and still Look now, for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest behind the weary road and hear the angels sing. For lo, the days are hastening on by prophets seen of old, when with the ever-circling years shall come the time foretold, when peace shall over all the earth its ancient splendors flame, and the whole world sing back the song which now the angels sing. Excuse me. Yeah, so that song, written in the 1860s, in the midst of the Civil War, right? It's considered by some the first social gospel hymn. You can hear that verse about ye under life's crushing load, right? Good morning, Floretta.
Good morning.
The other day we were riding in the car and we heard on our Christmas Shuffle playlist an old Burl Ives version of that song. And we heard this verse that I don't think I'd ever heard before. I mean, obviously I'd heard it because I've heard that Burl Ives version of that song, but I'd never really paid attention to the words. There's a fifth verse. In the United Methodist Hymnal, you'll find those four verses that I just sang. But the composer, again, in the time of the Civil War, actually added this verse. Yet with the woes of sin and strife, the world has suffered long. Beneath the angel's strain have rolled 2,000 years of wrong. And man at war with man hears not the love song which they bring. Oh, hush the noise, ye men of strife, and hear the angels sing. I love that. Edmund Sears, ahead of his time, writing about how we need to hear that song of the angels. It's so true today. Well, as we get wrap up this book that's been a wonderful companion for us this whole year. We did it for Lent, and we've done it other parts of the book in different parts of the year. Kate Bowler, have a beautiful, terrible day. Of all days to have mixed feelings about, Christmas Eve is definitely one of those for many folks. From Luke chapter 2, 6 and 7, while they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child, and she gave birth to her firstborn son and wrapped him in bands of cloth and laid him in a manger because there was no place for them in the inn. Kate offers these words. You are here. What a wonder. Robed in the everyday majesty of a newborn. So beautiful, so soft, so new. Perfect in the terrifying fragility that thrills every parent. Watch his head. Look at those tiny fingernails. God, become human. Blinking at strange new surroundings, all wisdom and power poured into a smallness that knows hunger and gravity, an unseen urgency for your mother's skin. And Mary, so newly parted from you, turns her thoughts to the impossible angelic visitation that promised you would come. And she knew somehow staring at your eyelashes, that you were a great reversal, here to put all things right. Blessed are we when our hearts warm with hers. You're here, and we are too. Newly come to worship with kings and shepherds and barn animals and angels, as you light up the world on this holiest, loveliest night. Farm animals, octopi. At the 4 p.m. service, we will have an experience of how Ocho the octopus encounters Christmas as we have our family contemporary service there at 4 p.m. So we look forward to seeing you there. Maybe also or at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. in the sanctuary for our traditional candlelight and communion services. Of course, we'll be online as well, live streaming that 8 p.m. service. All right. So look forward to seeing you and all that. Thanks for being here this morning for another morning watch. And again, it'll be a week. I won't see you until almost 2025. How about that? Thanks for being here all year.
You said you wouldn't be back until...
Yep, New Year's Eve.
Yep, New Year's Eve.
Yep. So we'll look forward to seeing you then. Have a great week, and we'll see you, most of you, later today. Very shortly. All right. Take care. Thanks for being here all year.